Hello and welcome to Jep's Outdoor Adventures. I'm your host Jep. In today's video we are going to be shooting the Taurus Raging Bull. Now I actually filmed the intro, did all the shooting, and finished the video, but I realized I didn't really care for the intro, so I'm refilming it. That's why the gun looks kind of grimy. But this is going to be the first time shooting 44 Magnum. I've talked about wanting to get a 44 Magnum for a long time. I'm going to be able to carry this gun when we're out and about outdoors and when hunting season rolls around, so I'm very excited to be able to carry this guy. I'll have a link down below to the holster I've been using. I've been carrying it cross draw. I'm liking it so far. It makes it pretty comfortable to carry, all things considered, but it is a heavier gun. Just so you guys know, this is not a lightweight gun. It's pretty stout. We're going to be starting out by shooting the HSM 44 special loads, then the 44 Magnum loads from HSM, and then the Underwood rounds. And we have both the regular 44 Mag hardcast and then the Plus P Plus hardcast. This is going to be fun. Let's get going. Here we go. To start us off, we're going to be shooting the HSM Cowboy Action 44 specials here. Let's see here. 200 grain round nose flat points. Hitting a little over to the left. I noticed I flinched first time trying to pull the trigger. Let's try double action here. I think I hit it a little high. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all. And before anyone starts critiquing me, I'm not the best shot, and I've also rarely used a revolver, especially one of this size. So my handling is not going to be up to par with some of the guys who are very experienced. That's already a given. I know people are going to say something about how I'm handling it. I do want to hear pointers, but don't expect me to be perfect, please. See, where am I hitting here? Kind of hit me right there in the web of the hand. I can't quite tell where I'm hitting here. There we go. I've noticed it's hitting up and to the left quite a bit.
Yeah.
One thing I want to note is that the lockup on this gun is really tight. I was really happy to see that. There's very little movement, if any at all. It's extremely negligible. Is that the right word? Negligible?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I forget my English sometimes. Okay. I'm thinking, before it rains, we already spent some time here on the range earlier today, so it's getting a little later. We see some rain clouds. I'm going to step it up to the 44 Magnum Cowboy rounds, I'm thinking. All right, so this is officially the first time shooting 44 Mag. Let's see, am I in? Good, I am. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Do you know what grain weight that was?
240.
240 grain. Okay, thank you. Hopefully I can hit the target. Oh yeah, that had some kick. That's not too bad though. Okay, down and to the left. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. People have noticed on the channel that my hands are all jumpy all the time. It's kind of nerve damage, so handling guns on camera has never been my favorite thing to do, because I know people are going to notice all the issues with my handling skills. I apologize, folks. Okay. We're definitely need to adjust the sights. Appears like up and to the left.
Can I try it now?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can hold on to this thing as well.
It's
damn heavy gun.
It's a handful. I'm a little uncomfortable handling it, but that's more inexperience than anything. It's not too bad. I have noticed that the grip kind of hit the web in my hand there. How'd it feel?
If I wasn't so weak-armed, it probably wouldn't be bad, but...
Just to explain, Dad had surgery, so still recovering from that. That's partially why we haven't done a lot of shooting videos. He's a better shot than I am, so we're just kind of waiting for everything to heal up. Also, that box placed behind the target there, we only did that because we were having a hard time seeing one of the times we were shooting where we were hitting, because we were off by a good degree and we were trying to sight in our rifles. We just placed that there to make it easier to see where we were hitting out at range instead of having to walk back and forth every time. It's ugly, but it works. And as you can see, we have a new range. I was going to make a video about this, but things got ahead of me. I think it looks pretty great. We're going to be setting up 2 tables, one for rifles, one for handguns, because we've had that one right there for a few years now, and we've been using that for the handgun rounds, but it's not long enough to capture a lot of rifle rounds, at least not the rounds that we have, like 300 Win Mag, 450 Bushmaster, that sort of thing. Not easily. So we have a larger table that we're going to be setting up down the road, and that one is what we're going to use for rifles, and we're looking forward to doing that here. But I think it looks pretty great. Since people always ask to see the box, this is the let's see here, black cherry coated hardcast rounds from Underwood. These are the 305 grain lead flat nose gas checked rounds for the 44 mag. And just so everyone can kind of see the round, I know my hands are slightly jittery and I apologize. But there it is. Nothing too fancy. I do like that they use nickel plated instead of normal brass. for the casings, because I've noticed that stands out. If I drop it on the ground, I can find it again. The normal brass rounds, you just can't find it again, not easily. It's they blend in really well. So thank you. I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm also gonna aim for the one that we haven't abused to hell and back. Oh! That was great. Okay. That was fun. You got to try it. That was fun. It has some kick, but it's not too bad. I am happy though I went with the 44 mag instead of the 454 Casull. That was on the table. This is better. What do you think?
You gonna try the big boy now?
I want to try a couple more shots with this.
Okay.
I want to try and see if I can hit the target.
Got it.
Fair. We did bring out a few of the plus B plus rounds, so we'll see how that goes. Just gonna do 4. Now hopefully I can see where I'm aiming. I think I see a bullet hole there to the left of the target, but I can't tell if that's from the rifle we were shooting earlier or not. I'm not sure where I'm hitting. Just to show y'all what we're dealing with. They're gonna pick it up. Here it is. This is the 340 grain hardcast from Underwood. This is the plus P or plus P plus.
Plus P plus.
Plus P plus. So this should be roughly equal to your average 454 Casull round. Seeing as how much power the normal hardcasts hit, I'm pretty glad I went with the 44 mag instead of the 454. I know you could shoot 45 Colt, but I like having 6 rounds instead of 5. This will tell me though whether or not I would even be able to handle a 454, and I have a sneaking suspicion it would be a little bit too much of a pain to try and shoot. When I say sneaking suspicion, I mean heavy suspicion. I'm just gonna try and shoot it. I'm not gonna be too worried about hitting the target. Just get this over with. Making sure I have a good grip on the gun here. I'm trying to get used to shooting again. During the pandemic, I did not do a lot of practice shooting, so. That's the one I hit the target with. Yeah, that has some kick. Holy moly. I want to do that again.
this to try.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, be aware. Yeah. It's got some punch. That was actually a bit more fun than I was expecting it to be. Okay, let's get a close up here. Woo! That's the face of enjoyment, folks. Okay, that was fun. Just take this off so I don't feel like I'm yelling all the time. May I please? Thank you. So, first of all, this gun here, of course, to show you the gun, the camera, I mean, will focus here. We're clear. It's definitely a stout gun. It's a little hard to tell on camera. I believe we have a Taurus tracker with us here. Just so everyone sees. It's clear too. The size difference here, trying to hold it comfortably while still showing the size. It's a little difficult to tell until you're in person, but the tracker is much smaller. I used to feel like this was a pretty stout gun, you know, kind of on the larger side. It's good. No, not even close. This gun makes this one feel like a pea shooter.
Make sure you tell it's 357.
Yes, this is the 357 that we've shot on the channel before. And then here's the 44 mag, of course. I love this gun, just to be clear. But this one right here is just pure fun. I love it. It's comfortable, although I'm starting to think about maybe getting that Hogue grip, because I did notice, let me set the 357 down. I did notice it seems like this almost 90-degree angle here on the red insert did kind of bite into my hand just a little bit. I don't know if that's because I'm holding it wrong. Maybe I'm a little too far over or something, but it did feel like it was biting in just a little bit there. The Hogue grip is like 30 something bucks. I'm thinking of getting that down the road here. When you're not shooting it, it's actually a very comfortable grip. I thought it would be oversized. It's not, at least not for me. I do have extra large hands though. So for those who have smaller hands, it may be oversized, but for me, it was just fine. I do like the dual lockup system. I know some people have criticized that because it's harder to reload. But let's be honest here, if you need more than 6 rounds of 44 mag, you're kind of in a pickle to begin with. The porting on it, I think, did help a lot with the recoil. I will have to figure out the sight situation on this one, because the front blade sight here is black, as with the rear sight. I don't like that. I tried putting on some red tape here just to make it easier to see the target, or not the target, the front sight. And it's starting to get worn off a little bit, as you could expect from the porting here, the fumes hitting it. So I'm not sure if we're going to want to take this to a gunsmith and have them put in a better sight, or if I'm going to want to try and put on a red dot or something. I'm not real eager to put on a red dot because I want to use this when hunting season rolls around for deer hunting. And if I'm not mistaken, Idaho Fish and Game does not allow you to use a red dot when hunting, which I don't get it. I don't see why it provides an advantage over a scope or your traditional iron sights. If anyone has any kind of good reason for that, I'd like to hear why. But otherwise, I'm hoping they'll change their minds down the road, because I feel like a gun of this size, it would benefit from having a red dot. But that's a minor issue. We'll figure it out. I like it though. It's a very stout, very well-built gun. We haven't had an issue with either Taurus so far. I don't know if this is more of a recent thing, or like a lot of people said, the quality was always there. It's just people only talked about them when they got a lemon rather than when they got a good gun. That's when it really hit view-wise. So we're gonna have to get going here. We're gonna probably do another video for the 460 Roland first time shooting, at least for me. That's gonna be fun. So thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I know this wasn't as exciting a video as usual, but I figured we'd do this. I've talked about a 44 mag for long enough. I figured this was worth it. So let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.